And covering Pinellas County almost 4 months ago today, the Tarpon Springs Police Department and community was dealt a heavy blow. 45-year-old Officer Charlie Kondek was gunned down while responding to a noise complaint. The shooting happened on Sunday, December 21st. His death was a heartbreaking loss for his wife and 6 kids, and a reminder of the dangers law enforcement face to keep all of us safe. Joining me in the studio right now, Tarpon Springs Police Major Jeff Young, thanks for being here, along with Chief Dan Slaughter and Lieutenant John Connor from Clearwater Police Department, because there's an event coming up in a few weeks that we're going to talk about. But first of all, I'd like to start here. Talk about the loss to Tarpon Springs Police Department, because we've been through this in Tampa, we've been through it over in Pinellas County as well. Wow, it's just heartbreaking. It leaves a huge hole.
December 21st, 2014 was probably the worst day imaginable for us. The loss of Officer Kondek, or Charlie K, as we called him. It's still reeling in all our hearts. Not a day goes by that we don't think about him or his family. But the community has come together. Things like the softball tournament coming up here and fundraisers, the community support's been tremendous, and it helps the healing process and us moving along.
Yeah, you talk about the healing process in the family, and again, 6 kids, a wife and 6 kids as well. It's a huge burden on the family to deal with a loss like this.
It's unimaginable what the loss is to that family, but I can tell you that as one unit, they work off one another, and they gain strength by one another, and they're led by a strong woman and Charlie's wife, Teresa.
One thing that helps is when police officers rally around each other for strength, and you guys are putting together a softball tournament. I guess it's been going on for a number of years, but this year it's dedicated to Officer Kondek. Who can answer the question, what's going to happen there, and what are you doing for the officer and his family?
The softball tournament that we've put together, it's our 12th year. We started it. Basically, it's for any member of public safety. That's some of the recipients have included police officers, dispatchers, firemen, and members of their family.
When is the tournament?
The tournament, the actual game is May 2nd at Bright House Stadium at 3:30.
And what can the public do to help out here? What are you asking?
Just attend would be great. We're trying to get as many people to show up as possible, because along with our game, you get to watch the Threshers play I believe the Blue Jays team right afterwards. And with your ticket price of $18, which are sold at the gate, you not only get to see our game, but then you see their game and get all you can eat and drink for 3 hours between 5 and 8 p.m.
Chief, talk a bit about the camaraderie between departments and law enforcement coming together when something like this happens.
Well, this profession does have a bit of a fraternity, and we definitely take care of each other and take care of our own, but even from a personal standpoint, my personal family member, a friend of my family, was diagnosed with brain cancer, and he was a recipient of this event one year. And although it's about raising money to help the family, I can tell you from personal experience, it also is about the event and everybody coming together and feeling that support that comes from a bunch of people just standing there saying, we love you and we're worried about you, we care about you.
Once again, the event is May 3rd, Bright House Field?
May 2nd.
May 2nd, Bright House Field. Gentlemen, thank you for being here, and God bless each and every one of you and everything that you do for the community.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for having us.
Bill.